Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now get in there!
We'll head over to Illinois. Kankakee man has been arrested on charges of child sexual abuse material charges. Illinois State Police Division of Criminal Investigation Zone 1 arrested 35-year-old Joseph L. Lookingbill for 3 counts of possession of child sexually abusive materials. On January 7th, after a brief investigation, the ISP agents arrested Lookingbill at his home in the 2100 block of Schuyler Avenue in Kankakee. A search warrant executed on electronics owned by Lookingbill revealed that child sexual exploitation material had been found. Lookingbill was transported to the Kankakee County Jail for a detention hearing. Not much else is known about this chomo, but you can be sure to find it out first here on the Sex Offender Hit List. See ya, chomo! 20-year-old Claremont man's been charged with child molestation after an investigation that began late last year. Hall County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Fausto Gregorio Romero Tuesday morning, and he's been charged with 1 count of child molestation, which is a felony. Romero reportedly knew the victim, who was visiting from out of state at the time, and the deputies learned of the incident on October 31st of last year when a family member reported it after the victim came forward with the information. Romero was immediately transported to the Hall County Jail, where he remains without bond, and the HCSO is continuing to investigate the case. See ya, chomo. Okay, we're going to head over to the UK. We've got a police officer there that appeared in court charged with 3 counts of raping an underage girl. 32-year-old Paul Hansen from Nuneaton also faced several charges of sexual activity with an underage girl. The Bedford-based response officer is currently suspended from duty pending the outcome of this case, and he appeared in court on March 13th. Probably cover that in the March segment of this. He's been charged with 3 counts of rape of a girl aged 13 to 15 years old and 7 counts of sexual activity with a girl aged 13 to 15 years old, as well as 1 count of sexual assault. The alleged offenses were against 4 separate victims, and they occurred before he became a cop. Oklahoma. On January 2nd, a Fairmont resident was arrested on a charge of aggravated possession of child sexual abuse material. According to the Enid Police Department, Chris Eugene Andros, a 57-year-old, was arrested following an investigation by the Enid Police Department. On December 23rd of last year, the police there were notified by a business where Andros was trying to have his laptop repaired. Well, I wonder why. Employees at this business discovered hundreds of files of child sexual abuse material and reported this to the Enid Police Department. The laptop was seized and sent to the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. Andros was arraigned on January 3rd, and currently he's out on a $30,000 bond. But you know what? You're going to be back in court, and we're going to find you guilty, Chomo. Okay, we're going to head over to Alabama here. The Limestone County Sheriff's Office says a man has been arrested for sending obscene material to a minor. On January 8th, we've got this Chomo here. He's only being identified by his last name for some freaking reason. It's Brooks. Well, Brooks here was found and approached by investigators. And then he tried to destroy critical evidence by factory resetting his phone after releasing while he was being confronted. So pretty much they're asking him for his phone. He's sitting there grabbing it, and he's reset the phone as he gave it over to him. Anyways, but despite this, the investigators were still able to gather sufficient evidence linking him to the crime. They said that Brooks confessed to transmitting obscene material to a child and distributing child sexual abuse material to minors. Brooks was arrested and booked into the Limestone County Jail, and a bond amount has not yet been set by a judge. Yeah, see ya, Chomo. Over to the Northeast in Oregon. A man was arrested in connection with a child predator sting which began in April of last year. Detectives with the Washington County Sheriff's Office began a sting where investigators used online platforms to pose as underage children to catch child predators. During the sting, the Sheriff's Office says investigators have been communicating with this Chomo, 33-year-old Joseph Lee Lyons of Portland, but that he didn't try to meet with the child on the date of the sting, whereas 4 other men were arrested that same day. The Sheriff's Office says the Lyons here continued sexually explicit conversations with a person that he believed to be a child for several months. Well, finally, last week on January 3rd, Lyons was arrested in Portland and booked into the Washington County Jail, where he belongs. According to the Sheriff's Office, Lyons admitted that he had met in person with multiple children that he was connected with online. Up in Michigan, former Mason Planning Commission Chair Seth Waxman was released from the Wells County, Indiana jail on January 2nd, where he's being held after a 2024 arrest on child sex charges. Court records from Wells County District Court show Waxman sought either a reduction of a personal recognizance bond or a reduction in a bond on a hearing on December 20th. Wells County Circuit Court Judge Kenton Rakowski agreed to a reduced cash or surety bond for Waxman. Well, He got released on a $5,000 personal freaking bond from the clerk's office on January 2nd for child sex charges. Come on, people. What the hell is going on with you? Okay, New York. NYPD officer was arrested for allegedly arranging to take sexually explicit photos of a 9-year-old. It's according to federal prosecutors. Additionally, check this out. Police in Colombia say the same officer arranged for sexually explicit material of a 1-year-old girl. Before his arrest, this chomo here, his name is Angad Bahari of Yonkers, 46-year-old. He was assigned to the NYPD's counterterrorism unit. He was suspended without pay, according to the department, and charged by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan with 1 count of sexual exploitation of a child and 1 count of possession of child sexual abuse material. A man who allegedly raped a minor in Portage County was arrested on Tuesday while living under a different name in Lorain. The Portage County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post on Tuesday that this chomo, Emilio Joseph Lee Dial, was arrested in Lorain after he was tracked down by the office and the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force of the U.S. Marshal Services. Dial, a 22-year-old, is accused of rape of a minor, sexual battery, witness intimidation, and failure to provide notice for a change of address, according to the Portage County Sheriff's Office. The Portage County Sheriff's Office said that Dial was living in Lorain under the name Elijah Carper. According to Portage County Common Pleas Court records, Dial was convicted of attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, which is a felony, back in 2022. Well, only 2 years. Why the hell did they even let him out of prison to start with? Kind of a disgrace, if you ask me. But anyways, Dial was booked into the Lorain County Jail by the Marshal Service, and as of 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, he's still there awaiting transportation back to Portage County. And now down to Florida. A Panama City man is behind bars and is now facing multiple counts of possessing child sexual abuse material. 41-year-old Donald DeBoche is a registered sex offender, and he was taken into custody by the Bay County Sheriff's Office around 7:30 in the morning Monday. According to investigators that received reports from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children about a cloud server storing multiple photos and videos of children in several different sexual situations. During the investigation, they identified the phone as uploading these photos and videos to the cloud. The phone that was used had an IP address that belonged to the account of DeLoach at an address in the 600 block of Williams Avenue, right where he lived. On Monday, deputies executed a search warrant at the address, and during an interview, deputies say DeLoach admitted to finding those images on an unknown website, and that he destroyed the phone shortly after his girlfriend found him with it. He's charged with 11 counts of child sexual abuse material possession. DeLoach is currently being held with no bond in the Bay County Jail. See ya, chomo. A 28-year-old man is facing 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault of a child, child enticement, delivering THC to a minor, possession of THC, and possession of drug paraphernalia in Janesville. This is Edward Diaz, who is listed as a Rockford, Illinois resident, and he was arrested on Monday, January 6th at the 2300 block of Harvard Drive, where Janesville Police Department officers were patrolling and noticed an illegally parked vehicle. Well, those officers made contact with the vehicle occupants and identified them as Diaz and a 15-year-old female. According to the JPD press release, after further investigation, it was found that Diaz and the juvenile female had sexual contact just prior to the officers contacting them. Mr. Diaz, the Chomo here, is being held at the Rock County Jail pending his initial court appearance. The female, who was not injured in any way, according to the release anyway, was turned over to her family. Well, we're going to see it soon there, Mr. Chomo.
Welcome to the hit list. You can't escape. Your face on the news. Don't mess with fate. Locked up in prison. Wood chipper running hot. Police on a mission. Hope you don't get caught. Silver bracelets tight. Get arrested tonight. In this endless fight. Can't hide from the light. Silver bracelets tight, get arrested tonight. In this endless fight, can't hide from the light. The choices you made, heading one way. No turning back, this price to pay. Lies and deception, caught in the storm. Future in question, nowhere left to run. Silver bracelets tight, get arrested tonight. In this endless fight, can't hide from the light. The choices you made, heading one way. No turning back, this price to pay. Oh yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. The choices you made, heading one way. No turning back, this price to pay.
My mother told me there'd be days like this.
One for a rainbow, one for Amanda.
Who you playing with, sweetie?
Amanda.
Oh, who are you?
I'm Amanda. I'm 6. And I love unicorns.
Sexual predators are seeking kids online.
We don't know Amanda.
Learn how to report abuse at end-violence.org/protect.